Hello, my YouTube family. Happy 2021. I know I have been MIA, and I keep saying I'm not going to do that, but life happens. This happens. Kyson Sean Williams. Thanks, everyone, for visiting my YouTube channel, Simply Life. And this is Simply My Life. It is about 7:30 a.m. on MLK Day here in North Carolina. And this is what my morning is comprised of. My now 7-month-old son, who will be 8 month on Thursday, he is just climbing all over me and all over the bed. And I would not have it any other way. I am so madly in love with this little boy. As you all know who've watched any of my previous videos, he was conceived by an embryo that was donated. I went through 5 years of IVF, and I am 45, and I was dealing with just low egg quality at my age, and I was doing it again on my own. So instead of just paying the 25,000 to do an egg donor and then having to do a sperm donor, it just made sense to go directly to embryo donation. And again, I was blessed with this wonderful, very active, healthy, what are you, about 20 pounds right now, little boy who just wants mommy's glasses every time I put them on. Give me my glasses. We have this battle every morning, and he is determined. He is a little boy. Um, Again, he's healthy. He's not quite. He's not walking. I don't even know. He's not. I think he's going to walk before he crawls. He's kind of centipeding across the floor, but he can go really, really fast. Um, I'm doing great. These last 7.5, almost 8 months have been the best of my life. I'm not even going to say they've been the most difficult of my life because, of course, I get a lot of questions. How do you do it? Because, again, I'm still single. Um, but I just do it. I no, I will be honest. You have those days. The one thing that I was scared of the most was sleep deprivation. I haven't really experienced that. Probably because he has me on his sleep schedule now. I pretty much when he goes down 7:30 or 8. A lot of times I call myself. I'm gonna put him down, and then I'm gonna do some work or get online and shoot a video. But most of the time I end up laying down, going to sleep with him. So my bedtime has become around 9:30. So and he sleeps pretty good. He wakes up maybe twice a night. If he goes down at 9, 8:30, I try to get him down between 8:30 and 9 because I realize for me the later he goes to sleep, he sleeps later. If he goes down at 6:37, I know some people with sleep training, that's what they tell him. If he goes down that early, he wakes up. He can wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, and don't want to go back to sleep. So I'm okay with him doing, and this is for me. So I hopefully no hateration. I'm okay 8:39, letting him go to sleep because then he tends to sleep until the next morning, and I wake him up because usually we'll get up. I get up at about, depending upon if I have to go to the gym, I get up at about 7. I have a chance to get dressed and then get him dressed and get him off to daycare. My daycare is like 8 minutes up the street. So I get him dressed and we get there. If I have to go to the gym, I have to be there at 8 a.m. and usually I leave out at 7:30 to drop him off and get to the gym. If I don't have to go work out, then and I go to a smaller gym. I know it's still COVID. I have a small gym that I go to because I have a personal trainer. But if it's not a gym day, then I usually maybe leave out about a quarter to 8, drop him off, and then come back and log in because like most of us, well, I'm working from home. So that's, like I said, sleep hasn't been really my issue. It's just now he's very, very, very active. So it's trying to entertain him. And this is just what he wants to do. I have all these toys around me, but he wants me to be I'm his like human jungle gym. Do you really have to spit in the camera? You are on camera. And he's gonna go for the glasses again. Give mommy's glasses. And I bet you if I went to go buy a fake pair, he would not want them because it's like he knows the real thing. I have keys, I have fake remotes, and he wants no part of those. He would throw those down, and as most parents probably know, they go for the real thing. you can't have my glasses. And I have toys. We're laying in the bed, watching TV. He's playing with toys, or supposed to be, but my glasses are more entertaining than the five toys I have laying here beside me in the bed. But like I said, I was on a support group call last night, and I was able to be a testimony to someone who was going through um, fertility, infertility issues, and she was in a relationship, and her current boyfriend did not. He has a 16-year-old, and he doesn't want any more kids. So she never met this lady. We were just, like I said, on a support call, and she had to make a decision. Does she feel like he was the love of her life? Does she stay and try to make peace with not having a child, which she knows she want, or does she leave? And I was able to share my story because I had that. Most of I had that same situation where I had to walk away, because I knew I wanted to be a mom. And I just, I was glad to just be able to tell her, she had to make that decision based on herself. But I just wanted to share with her, if she wanted to do it on her own, that it is possible. Like I said, it's not easy. I'm thankful I have a support system. One of my, I can call one of my girlfriends. I haven't had to phone a friend quite yet. I thought I was there. One night I just had food poisoning. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. But I managed through it. So it is those challenging times where you're like, oh my gosh, do I need to call someone? And I know if I had to, like I said, I could. Like Tyson is now in swim. He just had his second week at the Y on Saturday. The first time I went, I didn't realize how much preparation goes into getting him there, getting changed, me getting changed. So this past Saturday, I phoned a friend, and I was like, please meet me there because I have to get dressed. I have to get him dressed, and I wanted to take pictures and video, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't do everything and be in the water with him, and that's him kicking. Stop kicking. um, so she met me there and kind of helped, and like I said, it was good just having that extra set of hands. And I will say those are the moments that bring me a little sadness because you're in this class and you see, husbands, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends, and they're there together, and it's like it's just me and him. And I do, I have those moments like, I wish I had a partner. I had a husband, a boyfriend who could be there with me in those moments like that. And I haven't given up. Dated someone, not well, met someone, and we hung out for 2 months, but I just realized he wasn't at a place that he was ready to date financially, and I do have some expectations, and he just wasn't there. So he understood that there was no harsh feelings, no harsh words. So I wish him the best, and you never know, his situation may change. um but like I said, I still have those moments, but they come and they go, and then life moves on. So far, Kyson has had two colds this season, and now they were horrible for more. I know he was sick, but more for me because as a mom, anything that makes your child uncomfortable, you just want to fix it. And I couldn't. And you cannot give him anything. The doctor's like, you just got to let it run its course. And just seeing him waking up in the middle of the night, not able to breathe. And, of course, I had the humidifier, the Frida sucking everything out of his nose. She did allow me to put a little Vicks on him. I was doing everything, even getting up, taking steam showers if it was really bad. But, I have to work on that. I'm more when he falls, he is standing, and if he falls or something, and he cries, it's just that initial shock. It hurts my heart. I tear up, so I know I have to do better. My daycare lady told me, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to get stronger." But I'm gonna eventually get there. But you just don't. It's a different cry when they're hurt or in some type of pain, and I don't know. And I think I had mentioned in the first few of my videos, I didn't, I was not concerned, but I didn't know my connection with him, how would it be? But like I said, if he cries, I'm more in tears probably than him. He's probably half the time looking at me like, this is about me, not about you. But so I feel just as connected to him. I did give birth to him, but as if he was genetically mine. I do, still the crazy thing is I do wish I knew who his biological parents were. I'm not his. I'm sorry. I'm his biological parent, his genetic parents, because I really would like to say thank you because I just don't even know what I would do without this little munchkin. Even when he's giving me the business, I don't know, and I would just like to say thank you for donating your embryos. I still have one left. I'm gonna hold on to it probably until he's at least one. And the crazy thing is, I thought about would I have another one? That it's like how quickly we forget about birth. And it is my birth. My is I think I've told the story. My birth wasn't as bad, even though I did have to have a C-section. But it's my age. I think if I was with someone in a committed relationship, I would have went ahead and had used it and just go ahead and do it back to back. But I know I don't I'm not gonna say I can't, but I choose not to have two and do it on my own, especially at this age. So I'm gonna look to donate that embryo to someone. The only thing is they would have to be near me because they would have to go to my clinic. Um, but I would love if it was successful for Kyson to know that he had a sibling. What else? Work is fine. COVID sucks like for a lot of us. So, just still not being able to get out as much as we would like. We do get out safely around just a small group of people that I trust and, my support group. We haven't met probably since before Christmas, but, we would just get together in a small group and go walking. So, and it is cold. So, looking forward to being able to get back to that when it warms up. Oh, as everyone probably see, my hair. I did have sister locks, which I love. So nothing against the sister locks, but Kyson love them. But this is what happens with my hormones shifting back. My locks were starting to thin out. They would grow, and then they would become real thin like floss, and then they would thicken up at the end, and then they were starting to snap. And I went to the dermatologist, and she just told me it's just the hormones. My hair would probably eventually thicken back up, but I just kept losing locks, and I was like, you know what? I wore a haircut like this about 12 years ago, so I was just like, you know what? I told my stylist, I'm just gonna cut it and start over. Luckily, everyone tells me I have the head forward. I really actually love it. I need to brush it, but I actually like this, and I may leave it for about a month or two, and then I'm gonna let it grow in on the top and keep it low. I just want to find a nice low maintenance cut. It's something that I can maintain with playing tennis and working out. So, but I just have to make sure to keep a hat on my head because it is kind of chilly here in North Carolina. Anything else? 2021, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, everybody know, I think I've told I work in corporate, but, just not really a lot of passion for my job. And just, for me, I am, working on some other, everybody say, and probably a lot of us are doing in 2021, trying to find some passive income and multiple ways to make income because I would love the opportunity to one day to be able to walk away from my corporate job. I do fairly well, so I know what I need in my head to be able to walk away, and I feel like it's going to happen for me. So I got a few irons in the fire, and for those mothers, I know sometimes finances, whether you're going through IVF or you're doing it on your own, that's a key topic or key issue. So as I grow in that journey, I will definitely keep everybody abreast on how that's going. And like I said, maybe one day I'll be on the video saying I have walked away from banking and finance. Let's see. Last thing is, I finally decided I need an SUV because right now I have a truck, a pickup truck F-150, and then I have an Infiniti G37, which I love. But getting this little boy in and out with the car seat and the stroller, I have officially realized I need to upgrade. So I really, really love the new Genesis GV80. I don't know if I want to pay the cost. I think it's like $52,000. So we're going to do a little bit more research, but I keep coming back to that car. I test drove it and love it. If anyone has it or has any suggestions, I want a luxury SUV, but and I thought about the Lexus, but I really love the Infiniti. I mean, I love the Genesis. I think I'm running out of time, so I'm going to go. I will do more videos. If anybody has any questions for me regarding, like I said, my infertility journey, um, embryo donation, being a recipient, being a donor, how I pay for it, just being a single mother by choice, anything. I've actually reached out offline and had conversations with folks. Had them some join my support group here in Charlotte, because you don't have to be here in Charlotte. You can just, it doesn't matter. Just had some great conversations. Anybody that I can be a testimony for, or just have a conversation with and keep it, just real talk, I'm here. So if anybody have any questions or anything you want me to talk about, like I said, with my process or just being a single mother, just leave a comment. And like I said, I know I'm going to do better. I have to, because I love being able to share my story, and I want to be able to just share as Kyson grows. So I'm going to try my best to do better. I promise you, in 2021, I promise you. Well, thanks everyone. Hopefully, for those who have the day off, enjoy your day. And I will chat with you later. Bye bye.